Okay, so you just fill it in. It asks you to list like three key attributes that set you apart as a real estate agent. And so you can um, fill those in however you want. I'm just going to throw a couple of things in here. Um, um, List three things that motivate you. So once you fill this all in, then all that you have to do is highlight it and copy it and take it over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell it, pretend I actually filled this all in. You'll paste it, and then it's going to generate the agent profile for you. So perfect. I'll craft a professional, confident, and engaging agent profile. So it's got your name and contact information, and then it's going to fill in information specific about you for that agent profile that you can use on your listings or when you're doing outreach, things like that. And I think on the Masters YouTube channel, there should be, I think there's a whole video there where we went over creating these. But it's super easy. You just use the prompt that I pasted into the chat.
Good afternoon, Troy. So it's kind of
Hi.
similar. So it's kind of similar if you want to do the website, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. You just do the same thing. So what I've got today is one that I found that was pretty interesting, which is an email to expired listings. So this is the prompt that it has for that. So write a short personalized outreach email to a homeowner whose listing just expired. Acknowledge their frustration, offer empathy, and explain how you can help them resell faster and maximize value. Tone, genuine, and solutions oriented. And then I'm going to say use the info from my agent profile. So since we just created an agent profile, we can also tell it that we want to use info from that agent profile we just created. So let's see what it comes up with for this outreach email. Subject, let's get your home sold with a smarter strategy. So I saw that your listing recently expired, and I know how frustrating that can be. After the time, effort, and emotional energy that goes into preparing a home for sale, not getting the results you hope for can feel incredibly discouraging. I want you to know you're not alone, and more importantly, there's a better way forward. And then you introduce yourself. My name is Troy Dodgion. I specialize in helping homeowners like you get their properties sold faster and for maximum value. I take a hands-on approach, build custom strategy around every home. Um, so this is great, and you can personalize this for the listing that's expired. You could actually even paste in the listing that's expired and have ChatGPT personalize this message based on that expired listing, and maybe give some specific pointers on how you would help get that home sold. Is that something that looks valuable?
Certainly.
Yes,
Yeah, and
thank you. It's something to think about. Yeah.
yeah, so it's that's a really easy way to use it. And again, if you've kind of kind of save these things. So you've got your agent profile. You can always paste that in there before you start and say, here's my agent profile that you wrote for me. Use this as we're working together on some of these problems. So another prompt that you can do is a follow-up with a prospect that just toured a home. So on this one, you say you can tell it how you want it to speak. So you want it to write a natural and conversational follow-up email for a buyer who just toured a single family home in Fire Mountain in Oceanside. Thank them genuinely for coming by. I referenced the top 3 features they noticeably liked or commented on during the showing. Keep the tone warm, human, and helpful, not salesy. Invite them to ask any follow-up questions. So you put in that prompt. And it will write a follow-up for you on that specific house. And so if you're paying attention during your walkthrough or your tour and you know kind of what they liked, what they took notice of in the house, you can direct the prompt to make sure that it accentuates those items. And you can also use what you know from the buyer profile. So if you have a buyer profile on this person, you could give it to ChatGPT and say, utilize this buyer profile to help tailor this message specifically to this buyer. And these prompts are all on that link that I sent at the beginning of the course. So this one's cool. You can have it write a just sold caption. So if you're going to post a photo on Instagram, a just sold photo, or on Facebook of a home that's recently closed, you can have ChatGPT write the caption. So this time we're going to tell it to write a fun and authentic Instagram photo for a just sold home in Ocean Beach, San Diego. So there you go. And it throws some emojis in there, and this is perfect for pasting directly into Instagram. So just sold this sunny slice of Ocean Beach paradise to the sweetest first-time buyers. They fell in love with the vintage charm. Thinking about making a move? Let's chat over coffee and see what's out there. So again, really saves a lot of time in getting some of these things written. What about you, Neil? You done anything cool with ChatGPT since the last month?
Well,
things. Yeah, sorry.
Go.
I actually created a couple of things that I was working on. I don't remember if we talked about the gal named Jean had looked at what ChatGPT had written about her. Remember we talked about that? Maybe not.
I was
I don't
telling
think so.
him Jean Tanner.
Jean
Yeah.
Tanner was a gal.
Yeah, told us
Anyway,
how-
Jean Tanner said that she did some research, and this is when she typed in, what does ChatGPT say about you as a real estate agent in general in the marketplace? So I posed that question, and I loved what it said. I'm going to post that sucker all over the place.
So you asked it about yourself?
Yeah.
I'm super curious now.
Yeah.
Should I do this live? This could be really embarrassing.
Well, wait a sec. Well, go ahead for yourself. Do it.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna say look online and let me know what you think about Troy Dodgion as a. Is that what you asked it? Something like that?
Yeah, well, go get a little bit broader, talk about him as a professional manager, and his expertise in the systems and things that he's working on, something like that. See what happens.
Okay.
Well, I can't spell, so don't worry. It didn't cause me trouble.
All right. And is my screen sharing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it says. This could be good
Oh,
or
you
bad.
are a brave man, Gunga Din.
Professional background and credibility. Okay.
Okay, what I want to do is let's change it to why would a property owner hire you? Those are all the statistics, but you want to know
Right.
why a property owner would hire you as compared to maybe some other. That's really the question that you always want to be asking, right? Get rid of paragraph. Write a paragraph. No,
Yeah,
no,
write
no. Write as much as you can
I'll tell
about
it to
why
go
a
prose
property
that.
owner would hire Troy and 21st century property management.
All right. If you're a property owner evaluating management companies, the choice often comes down to trust, systems, and results. That's where Troy Dodgion and 21st century property managers stand out, not just in Southern California, but as a model for what modern property management should look like. Troy isn't just another broker managing homes on the side. He's a seasoned real estate professional, an entrepreneur who built 21st century property management from the ground up, scaling from 0 to hundreds of homes under management in less than 2 years. That kind of rapid, sustainable growth doesn't happen by accident. It's the product of institutional level systems, a relentless focus on execution, and a leadership style that blends tech forward thinking. I like this, Neil. I could read about myself all day.
Exactly. That's my point. So when you get mad at yourself, print this out.
I will. This might have to go in my LinkedIn.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Send this to your partners and tell them you expect the pay raise.
Yeah. This is great.
Yeah. Now, maybe you could ask the question like I think Gene would ask is, based on that, what information do you need to know about me that could help ChatGPT write a more in-depth analysis of Troy?
Profile.
What questions? Wow.
There we go. Occupancy rate, days on market, eviction rate.
Owner client value proposition. Keep going down.
Yeah. Typical owner breakdown of fee structure. How resident satisfaction is tracked. So when I see stuff like that, I always ask it, it doesn't sound like you looked at 21stcenturypm.com.
Okay.
Because if it had, a lot of that information should be on there. You're absolutely right. I hadn't pulled details from their website yet.
There you go.
There we go. Local market. So why it matters to you as a property owner. This is perfect.
Okay, so
This is the
now,
good stuff right here.
you need to make sure that how do you make sure that comes up all the time about you? So that's what Gene did differently. So now
Yeah.
all the things that were missing are included.
Got it.
In mine, nothing's missing. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so this is good. It finished up with missing pieces that could elevate the profile, specific performance metrics, client testimonials or case studies, detailed breakdown of internal systems, and any awards or press features or educational content.
Troy,
You
can I
might-
share something with you?
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Emma.
absolutely.
Well, one thing that I have learned that before I used to go to Google and ask questions, right, to get information. My go-to now is Chat GPT, is AI.
Yeah.
Everything, whether it be a property profile, whether I'm researching a architect that designed a property, or I need the stats on in the city of Chino Hills 91709, anything. And that's my go-to profile now.
Yeah, it is the Google killer for sure. Once it's you can
Unbelievable.
I use it for everything. I mean, you can tell it, find me a restaurant near me that has the best the best burger with onion rings on it.
Exactly.
And it'll get you three, it'll tell you the three, where they're located and how long it takes to get there. And it's just fantastic.
It is totally fantastic.
Now,
I'm thinking of upgrading, maybe going premium now. Because now
Oh,
we have to pay for that.
I love the premium.
They would like you to do that. Clearly, ChatGPT is replacing Google as we speak. Okay. And if I was Google, I'd be really nervous. Because in a minute they could get taken over.
Yeah. Yeah. And they've got Gemini, which is their version, but it's not nearly the ChatGPT adoption. So the easy thing, again, if you're new and you haven't used it before, all you have to do is talk to it, and you can ask it how it can help you. Tell it, this is what I'm trying to do. What ways could you help me?
Yeah, no question about it. And we ask it all the time, what do I need to ask? And we get better at asking questions. And that's all it is. Actually, I've been watching another guy that I know is really, really smart. And he's been asking it questions that have been designing questions for him to propose situations in closing transactions. If this, then that, what are they going to argue against? And on both sides of the aisle. And they keep asking questions back and forth. And it really strengthens the presentation. There he's able to get the questions. For instance, Troy, when you go in and we think we know all the answers to all the questions, but client's going to object to the commission. How do I handle it? Is there another way to handle it? Is there another way to approach this? What do you suggest? If you were the top broker in the world, how would you be handling this? And kind of keep asking questions until you get where you need to be.
Great.
100%.
So Troy, if I upload or download on my smartphone, I can talk to it, right? I don't have to
Yes.
write. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my neighbors probably think I'm crazy because I'm talking to it all the time. Does anybody have a question or something they would like to test out and see it do, and we can walk through something?
Can you ask about our competition and agent in like San Jose? Who is my competition, or is that just
That's a
to?
great, no, that's a great, this is a great one.
You may not want to know the answer to that, Shakira.
Well, I kind of know. I just want to visit their listings, see how they do it.
Yeah, so since it already has my information in it, let me ask it who our 21st Century's competition is in San Jose, especially since we just opened our Bay Area offices. We just opened 3 offices in the Bay Area for 21st. All right, who's our main competitors and what sets them apart from us? ACL Property Management. We're better than all these guys. Here we go. Why owners should choose you. Distill down to 3 main points, what we can do better to compete in these markets as we expand. Perfect. It's great advice. So is that kind of what you were getting at?
Yeah, no, yeah, but I haven't heard about any of those property management. I'm a realtor,
No.
obviously.
I know Utopia, they've got their reputation's not great. But I haven't, I'll have to look these other
Hey, so what
other
you
groups
could do
up.
now is you could ask for those 3, what are their recommendations, and, give me 10 reviews or something like that. What kind of, are they getting 5-star reviews, etc.
Yeah, let's say
Everybody, we could just be here all week.
for the top 3 competitors, what are their online ratings like? Yelp score 4.5 off 95 reviews, highlights tenants and owners praise their responsiveness, professional, and legal knowledge. Advent Properties, I didn't give a specific. And there's Utopia at 2.4. It's about, that's
And that's
about
what you,
2.4.
and that's kind of what you thought, right?
It's about 2.4 stars too many for them. 762 reviews. Utopia is I mean, they're the biggest player, and their focus is on totally on volume and owner support. They're not big into tenant support. So those are the key takeaways. To win in the Bay Area, we should market our strengths. Let's see, how do the competitors' ratings compared to ours.
This is great stuff. I got to step away for a few minutes. Sorry.
All right. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it. So ACL is a 4.5. Advent is a 4 to 5. Utopia is a 2.4. We don't have Bay Area specific online reviews, so that's one big thing. So you go for it, Shakir. You can put yours in and find out who your top competitors are in San Jose.
Okay, the next question is if you ask ChatGPT to do a write-up and you can alter it, right? If you don't like whatever verbiage it gives you.
Exactly. Yep. And you can do that in a couple ways. So I'll show you a little bit more advanced technique. Do a write-up press release for 21st Century PM for the Bay Area. Do it in editor mode so I can work with you on it. So see how it created this new window here?
You're
Oh, I'm
not-
not sharing.
We're
not
not looking
hearing.
at your, now we are,
Sorry.
yeah.
So I asked it to do the write-up, and then I asked it to do it in editor mode. And so see how it created this box that you can pop up? So this allows you to actually go in and edit. I don't want to say relentless focus. You can actually edit the document in real time. And you can also tell it, rework this paragraph. And then what you'll see is over here, it's going to actually come in and edit the document in real time as you're working on it. And then you can adjust the length, the reading level, let's say keep current reading level. Let's bump it up to college. And then it'll go through and update it that way. Give it a second to finish. And then the other thing you can do is if you've got something that you've written that you think is pretty good, you can put it in here and then just tell it add final polish. And it'll go through and just make a few updates here. Oh, that's nice. It did some formatting. That's great. I might just use that. So I think that is just in the paid version that you get the opportunity to use that. But it does allow you to do that pop-up. The prompt is to ask it to work in the editor, and then it will let you do this pop-out where you can work directly on a more advanced document or publication.
Is that the paid version, Troy?
Yeah, I think that's only on the paid version for that one.
Yeah.
But I guess, well, for me, I guess I can just use a basic chat GPT, right? That's for
Yeah,
free.
yeah. And you can always just paste it into Word and edit it there.
I think that once you get familiar with the basic chat GPT and then you need to use it more, then at that point you go out and purchase the
Yeah.
premium. Yeah,
And I think the premium is $20 a month, so it's less than Netflix.
I think it's less than that, isn't it?
I think it's 20 now,
Okay.
but all right. Anybody have any other questions or anything else they want to share on ChatGPT this time?
I think it's very useful, especially when you have listings and you want to do a write-up about that listing.
Mhm.
Saves so much time. And we can also copy from some other agents and put it in there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
their verbiage.
Yeah. Well, right on. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every month this is always fun. So next month we'll see you. Make sure you're using it and come armed with some ideas and some I'd love to see what you guys are using it for. So
Are you,
Thank you, Troy.
are
Thank
you
you very
on
much,
the,
Troy.
Thank
are
you,
you on
Troy.
the calendar for the same Wednesday every month?
no, it moves.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, you just have to check. All right,
Very
guys.
good.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Take
Bye.
Have a
care.
good week.
Bye.
Bye.
the heck? Hung up on me. Hello, Adolfo. Hello. Adolfo, it's Miguel at the Century 21. Hey, Adolfo. Ajá, market update phone call for you. Yeah, noticias de última hora del mercado. Tiene un minutito. Oh, sí, breve, 30 segundos. Que se están juntando las casas en inventario y están durando más tiempo para venderse. No sé si se dio cuenta. Ujú. Mm, ¿verdad? Entonces últimamente le va a poner presión a los precios, estas cosas. ¿Ok? Ándele para que se mueva más cerquitas allá a sus muchachos o a sus muchachas, allá en Riverside. ¿Cuándo quiere venir aquí a hablar conmigo de eso? ¿Este fin de semana o para el otro? Mm, ok, bueno, mire, sí, ¿verdad? Se va a ocupar un préstamo con lo que le ganes acá la del Tasting, no es suficiente para comprar en cash allá o va a necesitar prestado algo. Oh, lo bonito pues es que si no tienen crédito o si tienen mal crédito como bancarrota, el día siguiente después de que le den el discharge, les podemos prestar aquí con 21st Century Lending también, ¿ok? So, las opciones sí hay, ¿ok? Ok, entonces, ¿qué parece si hablamos para fines del mes? A ver qué pensaron y lo invito aquí a venir a echarse un cafecito para hablar bien, ¿ok? De todos modos, el correo electrónico de ustedes es ese Adolfo Zúñiga 44 a Gmail o es otro. Es igual, ándele pues, ahí vamos a estar en contacto pues, ok, primero Dios los vemos. Gracias, buen día. doing some follow-up. Mm. Don Juan, soy Miguel de Century 21, bienes raíces, señor. Hey, ¿cómo ha estado? ¿Cómo está la familia, sus hijas? Señor, le llamaba para avisarle que ahorita se están acumulando las casas en el inventario y están durando más semanas en venta. Y entonces cuando se mira esto, lo que sucede es que se le pone presión a los precios y empiezan a bajar. Y le quería comentar también de eso, señor, y preguntarle a quién le puedo ayudar ahí de su familia o de sus conocidos a que vendan o a que compren en este mes. Si por favor ahí me avisa a usted a cualquier proyecto que tenga en mente, a ver si pues podemos sentarnos a hablar bien de esas cosas. El número donde me puede llamar es el 714-720-5434. Ok, gracias, tenga buen día.
Yeah. What thing are you referring to?
Señora María, soy Miguel con Century 21. Hey, una llamada de información sobre las casas. Ahorita se están juntando y hay más inventario que comparado al año pasado. Y ahorita están durando más semanas en venta, se están alargando los días que duran en venta. Y cuando pasa esto, miramos que le va a poner presión a los precios para que bajen y le quería comentar esto. También preguntarle, señora María, ¿a quién le puedo ayudar de su familia o de sus conocidos a que vendan o a que compren en este mes? Si piensa de alguien, ahí me deja saber, por favor. Y a usted, el proyecto que tienen de mudarse a Paris, vivir más cerca a los hijos, déjenme ver si ese proyecto todavía está en la espera o en la mira. Gracias, señora Mari. Cualquier pregunta me llama al 714-720-5434. Gracias, señora. hijo. Hi, may I speak to Laura, please? Laura, it's Miguel at Century 21. How are you doing? Good. Ma'am, I'm calling with the update on that one home we were listing on Van Ness. Excuse me, Van Buren. Oh, I'm sorry. So many addresses I have to remember. Van Buren, yeah, the one across the street from the company. We ended up selling that one for 875. 875, yeah. And so I wanted to update you on that and ask you, is your son still maybe looking to make that move from the two-bedroom something a little bit roomier for the kids? No, okay. Well, I mean, no, I'd love to maybe get involved with that, see if his project, comes to fruition, and maybe he can pass along the name, Miguel, and the phone number. Can help him out. Okay, and any projects going on for you or your family? Anything that not at the moment? Okay. Anybody from the company that I can help out and make relocate or anything like that? No. Okay. Thank you. Would you appreciate an update on if the houses are, going up or down or what's going on? Because there's a lot of inventory right now, and it looks like days on market are going up to reaching 100 days. So ultimately, what it'll do is going to put some pressure on home prices. Would you appreciate an update once in a while? Okay, let me check here. I have, is it a good email for you? jtobar231 at Yahoo. That's a good one. Okay, Mr. Thank you for being so open-minded and nice, and have a wonderful day, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Try my best. Gonna take Jack Ma's advice. Implement that.
Which was what?
Let me unmute you for 1 minute. Yes, sir. Ready.
What was Jack Ma's advice?
He said to while I'm prospecting or doing open houses, when you have a good contact, don't put them in your main database, but kind of create a B list. And for the first week, send them something every week, like an email. And then after that, a 30-day call. And then put them on a 90-day email only. I have it written down.
Cool.
So instead of not doing anything with them, it's worth a shot. And so
Sounds good.
that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Right, let's go.